I want to start by saying my childhood was completely normal. 2 parents, 1 younger sister, a house in the suburbs, nothing remarkable about any of it. I'm telling you this because the story I'm about to tell you isn't about trauma or abuse or anything dark in my upbringing. It's about a piece of plastic I spit into a tube for, mostly out of curiosity, 3 years ago. I took one of those consumer DNA tests as a birthday gift from my sister. The kind that tells you your ancestry percentages and connects you with genetic relatives who've also tested with the same company. It's mostly entertainment, most people use it to find out they're 12% Scandinavian or whatever, and that's exactly what I expected. I got my results back about 6 weeks later. Ancestry breakdown, exactly as boring and expected as I'd anticipated. Mostly Western European, a small percentage of something unexpected from Eastern Europe that nobody in my family could account for, but nothing that seemed significant. Then I looked at the relative matches. The system lists people who've also tested and share enough DNA with you to indicate a relationship, estimating how closely related you might be based on shared genetic markers. Most of my matches were what you'd expect, 3rd and 4th cousins, distant relatives I'd never heard of, the normal scattered results of a large extended family. One match was different. The system listed a woman, initials only per her privacy settings, as a predicted full sibling or half-sibling, the second closest relationship category the test offers, just below parent-child or identical twin. I have one sister. We share both parents. We'd actually taken these tests at the same time, as a fun joint birthday thing, and she was correctly listed in my results as my full sibling. This was someone else. A different person entirely, flagged with the same closeness of relationship. I assumed it was an error at first. These databases occasionally have glitches, mismatched samples, processing mistakes. I contacted the company's support line. They reviewed my case and confirmed the result was accurate. No processing error. The genetic markers genuinely indicated a sibling-level relationship with a woman I'd never heard of, never met, had no record of in any family history I knew about. I sat with that information for almost 2 weeks before I did anything about it. Eventually I reached out, through the platform's built-in messaging system, which allows 2 matched users to contact each other without revealing identifying information unless they choose to. She responded within a day. Her name was Renata. She was 34, 3 years older than me, living in a different state entirely. She'd taken the test for the same reason most people do, curiosity, a holiday gift, nothing serious. She told me she'd been adopted as an infant, through a closed adoption that her adoptive parents had always been honest with her about, though they'd never had any information about her biological family beyond a vague note that the birth mother had been young and unable to care for a child at the time. She'd taken the DNA test specifically hoping to find biological relatives. She told me I was the first close match she'd ever gotten. We exchanged information carefully over the following weeks, birth dates, hospital locations, anything that might explain how we were related at this level without either of us having ever known about the other. Her birth date was 11 months before mine. Same hospital where I was born. Same city, same year, essentially the same window of time. I asked my mother about it directly. I didn't frame it accusingly. I genuinely believed, going into that conversation, that there was probably a mundane explanation. A half-sibling from my father's side that nobody had mentioned. A cousin's child given up for adoption that got misattributed in the genetic matching due to some quirk of shared family DNA. My mother's reaction wasn't confusion. It was a very long silence, followed by her asking me to sit down. She told me that 11 months before I was born, she had given birth to a daughter. A difficult pregnancy, complications she didn't fully explain, and a decision made under circumstances I still don't have the complete picture of, to place that child for adoption. She told me my father didn't know. She told me no one knew. Not my sister. Not any extended family. She had carried that information alone for 34 years. I want to tell you that the rest of this story is purely emotional, a family secret uncovered, a complicated reunion, the kind of story that's difficult and painful but ultimately just human, without anything unexplainable about it. That's mostly true. Most of what followed was exactly that. Difficult conversations. My father finding out. My sister processing the fact that she had another sister she'd never known about. Renata and I meeting in person for the first time, an experience I don't have adequate words for. But there's one detail I haven't been able to set aside, even months later, even after everything else settled into something resembling normalcy. When I'd taken the DNA test alongside my sister, as I mentioned, we'd done it together, same kit batch, same submission date, purely for fun. Renata, when we compared notes carefully, had taken her test on that exact same date. Different company location, different city, no possible coordination between us. She didn't know I existed, I didn't know she existed, our mother didn't know either of us was testing. 3 people, connected by a secret one of us didn't even know was a secret, all independently deciding to spit into a tube on the same day, 34 years after the event that connected us, with no way for any of us to have known about the others. My mother, when I told her this detail, went quiet again. The same long silence as before. She told me she'd thought about Renata that entire week. More than she normally let herself. She said she didn't know why that particular week had been different from any other week in 34 years of trying not to think about it. She didn't have an explanation. None of us do. I don't know what to make of 3 people moving toward the same discovery, on the same day, independently, after decades of separation neither of the people involved even knew was happening to them. I've decided not to look for a deeper meaning in it. Most of what happened in this story has a human explanation, a difficult decision, a kept secret, a genetic testing service doing exactly what it's designed to do. But I think about that date sometimes. The same day. No coordination. 34 years of silence breaking, for all of us, at once. I don't think that's something a person plans. I don't know what it is instead. This has been the narrative. Subscribe for more stories from the edge of reality. Good night.